Alright guys, so we're here with Geezy versus Santana. For some reason the recording didn't start when I meant it to, so for those who haven't seen the previous video, Anthony Awesome defeated SonSantana in their first match of the Z League, so Santana is sitting on 0 points. Can he get his first win against Geezy? Maybe, maybe not, let's find out. So this turn surprised me, actually. I was expecting Geezy to go with his standard trademark strategy of put Piccolo down the middle on his own on the first turn, but he's not gone for it. Probably baiting it out, so Bardock is dead, but I don't think that would be a big deal in Santana's opinion, because he's going to be hitting Geezy's master with Bardock, although that counter-attack is going to be a bit annoying. Santana is quite a fan of the attack version of UI Goku. So interesting to see how many of decks use that. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Alright, Piccolo won't do too much. Oh, sorry. It's midnight here, so I'm getting a little bit sleepy. I've just finished doing the Santana versus Anthony match, so doing this straight after is a little tiring at this time. Right, so Santana did a lot of damage that turn. And he should be able to kill... Okay, the Piccolo comes down this turn. He always does it at least once during the game, so to be honest, I don't think that'll be too big of a deal for either side, to be honest. Although Piccolo for Santana will survive. I don't think his Piccolo can live. I know it's gonna have O2 skills and loads of defense, but oh, you need a counter. No counter. Piccolo will live and kill Santana's Piccolo. Wow, even a counter wouldn't have been enough. I honestly thought UI Goku would have enough in the tank, but they're not going second, are they? Which is the major issue. I wonder if Santana could have finished it, I think, if he'd put UI Goku on the right and then risked it by putting Jiren and then Bardock on the left, but that would have been cutting it close, I think, and nah, he couldn't have done it. Not if Bardock only did that amount. It would have been too big of a risk. Yep, that is a very dead Piccolo. That is such a trademark G thing. Two things that I say are trademark G things. That 01 skill Piccolo and his 01 skill 18s. They are just... That's just him. That's what he does. Risky strat here. He has a Gotenks, a Broly, and that future Gohan who could all come out, and I think they could end this quite easily. Broly's going to hit like a truck. Oh, okay. Smart play from Geezy. Was probably expecting Santana not to go with a 3-man this turn because he's protecting the Jiren for next turn. Now, the interesting thing comes next turn. How does Santana run it? I think he's got to be a little bit devious. And it all depends upon... he's hitting first. If he can kill Broly, he's in a very strong position. He will do. Bardock will kill here. Right. I think he has UTG down skills on. We'll have to see. I think Santana's got this, even with that future Gohan there. So what I would do, leave Bardock there. Yeah, leave Bardock there, put Goku on the left, top left, and put Jiren behind him. Ooh, interesting. If he brings the Gohan down the middle, then this gets interesting. Let's see what G does. He ran both his Piccolos. Gives him a chance for next turn. Provided he doesn't have UTG down skills. I haven't seen his figures. The Jiren obviously will. Both the Piccolos are dead. The reason I was saying about my way was if Geezy threw down the Gohan, it meant that you were basically guaranteed to win. But he didn't. He threw down the Piccolos. Ouch! That is some nasty damage right there. That Goku is getting pretty damn powerful. Oh, will this kill the Piccolo? Yeah. With Bardock hitting him as well. It should be GG, unless Geezy for some reason has a UTG up skill on his future Gohan. But even then it wouldn't be enough. Well played. Well played to both, but Santana just took it there. He played that smart. Future Gohan is gonna kill Ultra Instinct Goku, but there's nothing that Geezy can do to stop the other two from killing his master. Damn, look at that speed. That's just crazy. But yep, well played to both players. Santana taking the first one. I know Santana really wants to beat Geezy as revenge for him basically losing every single point he had earned in the Z League. If you don't know why, if you're confused about the fact that Santana has no points, go check out Geezyallin versus Santana, the bet. Or the betting. I don't know what I called it. I've recorded this before I've uploaded the bet, because I haven't even uploaded their first night. I've got so much in the bank, it's ridiculous. So many games to edit and upload, and it's just crazy. And GG. GG to Geezy. So we will now transition into game 2. Alright guys, here we are with game number 2 when Geezy finally picks his deck. Santana has gone for the very irritating deck he ran against Anthony Awesome, involving his Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Toa, Android 17, Android 18 and Vados. So I think we could be chalking this up to a 2-0 unless Geezy has something particularly special in the bag. This is just proof of how much Santana wants to beat Geezy. Okay, so he's pulled out that deck. Geezy sees that as the reliable deck, but it did just recently lose to Santana, so be interested to see what happens. I can't see it overcoming this deck. Although, if he just throws out a future Gohan, this could be quite a deadly turn. If he throws future Gohan out top right, Could hit pretty damn hard. He'll take a lot of damage, but... Yep, well played, Geezy. It was a risk, but it was a calculated one. And that means that future Gohan's stats have been swapped, so he has 7,000 attack, which has just been doubled. So he is going to absolutely annihilate his master. I'm not quite sure how much he'll do. He won't kill. Although with a counter-attack, he'd be very close. Even with the Vados on the board and the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I'd imagine. Let's see. 13-5 and the counter-attack. That puts Santana at a very big disadvantage. Because he now has to go one across the board. Because I don't think he's not... Ooh. Ooh. It's going to be a bit... It's going to be sort of like... evens, really. They're going to have both very low health and have to go one across the board. She's not going to do the damage. It's Super Saiyan 4 Goku that's going to do the damage, although she still hits for 3. Plus another 1,500 off the counter-attack, I assume. This is a 2-turn game, I think, guys. 3 at the most. I have to tip my hat to G. He played that as well as he could have done, really, for the first turn. Oh, G got lucky. G got so lucky there. Yeah, that's what Santana had to do. What does Geezy do in response? I'd say... something he has to go one across the board. I'd be tempted to throw down the 18, yeah. The 18 had to go down to lock in the figures for next turn so that he could hopefully make a play with his 3 future Gohans. So, yeah, you made the right decision there, Santana. Well, not Santana, sorry, Geezy. Well, Santana did as well. He did the smart thing he had to do. I don't think it actually matters. I think Geezy has got this one. Depending upon how much damage he can do to Toa. If he can do over... if he can drop her to about 4,000. Let's see. Nah, that's not enough. That's GG, unless he can kill Vados, maybe. Nope, he can't kill anything. That's GG. Geezy needed to get Toa low so that his future Gohans could double up over that side and get the kill. They're not going to be able to do that now. Something... yeah. There's no way G can win. Like I say, it all involved downing that Toa, basically. And unfortunately she didn't, so yeah. With 18 down, that definitely kills it. Will Toa get the kill? Toa doesn't kill, so it will actually go on for at least one more turn. Because Geezy will put one across the board, and Santana will have to put one across the board. Thinking, what's Vados' health sitting at? 18? Oh! And with the ultimate. Well played, G. I didn't realise he had the ultimate sitting there. I didn't realise he had that. So now he has to just put the... a Gohan with full speed down, they'll get swapped for a huge amount of attack, and it's GG. Well played. Didn't think of the UTG upskill. So, no, well played. He's won it. Even if he didn't have it, I think he'd have won regardless, because if he just put his 2 future Gohans on the left, or 2 of his future Gohans on the left, they'd have killed Vados and killed his master, I think, so... GG, well played. Well played. I honestly thought he was dead and buried when I saw this deck, but somehow he pulled it out of the bag. The first turn was what did it. He played that very, very smart. Let's see how much damage Future Gohan's going to do. I'm going to say about 11. Oh, only 9-6, sorry. It wasn't a buffed up one, was it? Because he switched them. Well, GG to Geezy. It's 1 apiece now. Like I say, I knew Santana really wanted to beat G, so that will hurt. Right, let's go on to game number 3. Alright, here we are with game number 3, the one that decides it all. Santana versus Geezy in this Z-League battle. Santana really needs this because he needs to bounce back from that defeat to Anthony Awesome, otherwise, who knows the spiral of defeats it could send him on. So, quite a defensive with some high damage team, and this time it's G pulling out the Toa. Oh, I remember seeing this deck. I think he used it in the other video, didn't he? When they were playing in the bets. So I remember the Gohan sort of using the SR Gohan. So it should be interesting. 3 hard dish to kill figures, and Gohan to do the ultimate, and future Gohan to do the ultimate, and SR Gohan to raise the ultimate gauge, I guess. I don't get why he chooses the SR Gohan. I didn't ask him, considering I'd imagine that Gotenks would do the job just as well, if not better. That's 30%, not 20. I remember that was the strat when the game first came out. You ran double SR Gohan, and then you 0-1 skilled with Big Bang Vegeta in turn 2. That was pretty scummy times. I mean, not to say that today isn't scummy, but back then there was literally only one strategy, and it was Big Bang Vegeta. You could try and counter it with Golden Frieza, but nobody had lots of health back then, so Big Bang Vegeta usually just killed you. Okay, so Santana gets the speed win and will kill Toa here without any problem. Although that's what Geezy was looking for, getting a lucky swap with Toa, I'd imagine. And sort of her dying to buff up Gohan. Okay, this turn wasn't about doing the damage though, really. But it was boosting the ultimate gauge and trying to get lucky with Toa's ability. And he may have done. We'll have to wait and see. If Broly got hit, this is bad for Santana. I've also just noticed Santana's using a different Super Saiyan 4 Goku this time. He's using one that he's put points into health. I'd at least assume this is the same one. I don't think it's the speed version because nobody runs it. Although the speed version might not be that bad. I want to try and... when I've got all the new figures whenever they come out and boosted them up, I might look at using ones like the Speed Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Anyway, let's see how much damage... Whis can put out so much damage. He hits quite hard. Broly got hit, didn't he? Wow, that sucks. That really sucks for Santana. Because his Broly is now useless. Although, is useless the right term? Not really, because when that future Gohan wants to go down for his ultimate, if he has something else alive, as well as Future Trunks and Broly, he's going first. Interesting. We'll have to see how that develops. Okay, G got his Piccolo down. Like I said, that's a G strat. The 0-1 skill Piccolo. Alright, this turn Whis isn't going to do that much damage at least. Yeah, the Piccolo really hampering that. No way that Santana's killing this Piccolo. That's what makes that strat so annoying. He can tank so much damage when G runs this. I mean, that's Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who does hit reasonably hard, and he's barely scratched the Piccolo, who doesn't have the benefit of a Whis or a Vados. It's just Piccolo. Can he live? Yes, he can. No counterattack. That could be big. Interesting that G didn't throw down Gohan last turn. Because he could have done and would have had an ult this turn. Interesting. He will have ultimate next turn as long as he has a UTG up skill, which he probably does on that 18. And she'll probably come out next turn to freeze Santana's figures in place. Right, so Santana wins the speed tie. Did his... What got hit? Trunks got hit, I think. Can't have been Goku. His speed would have been higher. Yeah, Trunks got hit. Which is perfect. Because it basically has no effect. It means that, let's see, Gohan will die. Goku, nothing happens to him really. Toa will slap him a bit, but that won't do much. I think he'd have preferred it if Whis had got hit, maybe. You should be able to kill here, shouldn't you? God, Goku, you do no damage. That's actually really disappointing. And then again, that's kind of what my Goku does, because it has no points in attack, basically. It's another one of these games where they're running two kind of defensive teams, and because of that, it's very hard for them to kill each other. And I can't believe SR Gohan has been down on the field 2 turns and has lived. He should be dead by now. Also, seeing that, it just makes me think back, how much easier could the story mode challenge have been if I'd kept with the Gohan, who gives 30% ultimate gauge each turn? Hindsight, ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, G doesn't get his ultimate this turn. You're taking one hell of a gamble there, Santana. You're relying on Broly getting his stat swapped. And he didn't leave the Toa out, but it does mean he's going first. So that's something at least. He is going first. So Goku might live. Goku might live because he'll kill the frickin' Gohan. Go on, Broly. You can do it. I believe in you. You've got 1,000 attack. Well, no, you've still only got 650, ain't you? Because you ain't attacked yet. Oh, God. It's so pathetic. Can Trunks pick up a kill here? If he gets a counter, maybe. Nah. I thought he'd do a bit more than that. That's disappointing. And it does mean that he may well die. Oh, sorry. Like I say, late night. And I've been recording this for half an hour now, so... Alright, so that buffs up future Gohan. Don't know if he's going to have enough to take down Super Saiyan 4 Goku, though. Not quite. But now he can. Ah, the counter-attacks. They've been so crucial in a lot of games I've watched today. Be interesting to see how he runs next turn. Future Gohan Trunks lives. That could be quite crucial. And he has his ultimate. You're not putting all your eggs in that basket, are you? Oh man, Geezy played that pretty damn well there. Santana kept taking the risk that the Toa would get thrown back out so that Broly could have his stat swapped, but there was no way G was going to put down Toa again on a trigger square and risk it. So Broly's going to do about 1200 with this. Oh, he did 14. So he actually kills the Piccolo. That's something at least. You got to take the consolations. And that is actually a big one. Broly did manage to get the kill, which means he's still got his super fast figure. He's still got 4 figures. That's actually really, really surprising when you think how much of a disadvantage Santana was at from the very beginning because of the Broly getting swapped. That's always such a punch in the gut when that happens. Turn 6. Okay, let's see. Go on, G. Throw the Toa down on a trigger square. Make it interesting. We all want you to. We all want to see the Broly get his stats back and just kill everything. I'm guessing 18 on... Yeah, 18 in front. Gohan and Toa not on trigger... Or, yeah, Gohan and Toa not on trigger squares. Interesting. I was honestly expecting the Gohan to be on the other side with the Android 18. Because I don't think... They're not going to kill Whis. Oh, man. This is... He has SEC skills on, so... It might be enough to keep... It should be enough to keep Android 18 alive. Let's give Broly credit, ladies and gentlemen. He is trying his best, and he is getting some attack every turn. Fucking hell, Broly. I feel so sorry for you. You can only do one thing, and it's been completely taken away from you. He's lost everything. Can Whis take the damage back? Also, can Piccolo live this? Yeah, I knew Whis wouldn't die. Gohan's not got enough attack. I do think the important figure is Piccolo in this. So I get the feeling Santana will want him to die. See you, Edge. Thanks for being here, pal. I don't think Toa can kill though. Nope. Ah, man, Geezy, what do you do this turn? He's not got his ultimate, that's the problem. Yeah, there was nothing that Santana could do other than that. There's got to be a good chance two figures are going to die this turn. Though, so... Okay, just swapped those two around. Interesting. Whis is dead. Piccolo, I think Piccolo is dead as well. I don't think there's any way that he's surviving that. Come on, let's see a Spirit Bomb. Not on that side. That might have actually just condemned Santana to defeat. He is faster, but... Be interesting to see. Whis is dead. Question is, can they somehow kill Toa? I don't think they can. Oh, Broly. Nope, they can't. They can't kill Toa. No, that's a shame. Because Gohan will go first and inevitably kill Whis. And Toa should have enough in the tank to kill Broly. And without his super speedy figure, I don't think there is a lot that Santana can do. Because this is Whis' death. Yep. And Toa should be able to do 2500, I'd imagine. Come on, Piccolo. Can you live? Ah, oh, not quite. He must have had a shed load of a defense at that point. Come on, everybody. Cross your fingers. Broly. Broly. Oh, she just killed him with a damage roll. It's GG. Because there is nothing Santana can do. Because that future Gohan is too fast. The only thing that can save him now is a total shaft from the game. The Spirit Bomb doesn't matter. But he got it, so... Of course he got it. If he got it last turn, he'd have probably won. Rip future Trunks. The dream is dead. And the legend has been killed again. That is 2 defeats now for Santana, so he is on 0 points after 2 games. The crown is slipping from his head. And it is now G and Anthony Awesome who have taken the lead in the Z League. So, yes, Santana has a lot of catching up to do. I think what I'm going to do is take the top 4 and make them in the semis, and then do a final with... Nah, because that sort of cheapens and the whole idea of the Z League. It was to get the best players, or get the best over a season, so no, I won't do that. But it just does mean that Santana has to win pretty much all his other games and hope the others drop them. So, but anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Hero Colosseum. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get notifications when I upload. And I will see you all next time.